Welcome back. New at noon, a dozen victims of Jeffrey Epstein are suing the FBI, saying the agency didn't act on information that could have protected them. The lawsuit was filed in New York yesterday. It claims the FBI received tips about Epstein abusing and trafficking underage girls as early as 1996, but the agency didn't open an investigation until 10 years later. Epstein died in a federal detention center while awaiting trial in 2019. His death was ruled a suicide. Well, lawmakers on Capitol Hill are sounding the alarm about what they're calling a serious national security threat. It's related to a potential Russian nuclear weapon designed to be used in space. Fox News correspondent Rebecca Castor has the latest from Washington, D.C.
This could be the first real test for the U.S. Space Force to stop a Russian nuclear weapon in space.
This would enable them to target satellites and communications and GPS capabilities, but it also, more importantly, would be able to potentially be an EMP that could target the entire U.S. grid and all electronics. So this is way beyond space, and this would be a new capability that we have effectively no defense against.
If Russia launches it, they'd be violating international law. And the chair of the House Intelligence Committee, Mike Turner, is calling on President Biden to declassify all information related to the threat so the U.S. and its allies can discuss how to respond.
This is going to be, I think, an all-of-government response, diplomatic, informational, military, economic, but we need to see a strategy and a plan from this administration.
The Biden administration is staying tight-lipped on the details of the threat, while National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan will brief top lawmakers Thursday.
There's no need for public alarm. We are going to work together to address this matter, as we do all sensitive matters that are classified.
At the same time, House lawmakers are sitting on billions of dollars in emergency aid for Ukraine as part of a national security package.
Nothing would make Putin happier right now than to see Congress waver in its support for Ukraine. Nothing would help him more on the battlefield.
This also ramps up pressure on President Biden ahead of the general election as he fights off accusations from Republicans that he has problems with his memory. In Washington, Rebecca Castor, Fox News.